Unusual workloads.
He's working like a madman.
1086 chapters.
Over 25 years of dedication, and he's still going.
Numerous elements woven into the story that allude to real-world historical and recent events.
Is he attempting to convey a message to us?
Is Eiichiro Oda, the author of One Piece, simply an incredibly hardworking human being? Or could he possibly be an otherworldly messenger sent to our planet to prepare us for impending events by telling the captivating story of Luffy and his courageous crew?
I don't think we can rule out the idea that this remarkable storyteller has been intentionally chosen to prepare a significant community of individuals, particularly devoted fans, for the profound events that lie ahead.
Millions of fans around the world firmly believe that One Piece stands as the greatest story of all time. But what if its significance extends beyond mere storytelling? Is Eiichiro Oda truly a messenger from outer space, or could he even originate from a parallel universe? Japan, 1975. Allegedly, Eiichiro Oda was born in the town of Kumamoto, which proudly claims to be the birthplace of this remarkable individual. It is said that at the tender age of 4, Oda made the resolute decision to become a manga artist, thereby avoiding the prospect of pursuing a real job. But can such a young child realistically determine the future path at that age? Or could it be possible that Eiichiro Oda is an otherworldly being?
When I was a child, at the age of 4, I wanted to become a superhero. It is indeed peculiar that Oda claims to have such unwavering determination at such a young age. There are numerous intriguing hints scattered throughout the story he crafted, suggesting that he might be more than just a mere human. In the first volume of his work, One Piece, there is even a picture where he is holding an alleged fake alien mask in front of his face. However, upon closer inspection, one might notice something peculiar. Can a human head truly fit into a mask like that?
Is it possible that this picture is not a fun picture at all, but shows Oda at his arrival on Earth as he made first contact?
Well, if you take a closer look at the picture, it's quite fascinating. Really, the creature in it is actually holding its head, showing genuine surprise at the warm welcome it received from us Earthlings. Our photo forensic team zoomed in on that part, and guess what? The creature's hand looked pretty strange. It's got not just one, but 2 elbows. Now that's something you don't see every day. It got me thinking, maybe when this picture was taken, Oda hadn't fully completed his transformation into a human yet. That would explain why his head still looks a bit different. And you know what's even more interesting? The fact that Oda included the Long Arm tribe in One Piece. Could it be a clever nod to his own origins? It definitely makes you wonder.
1975, Kofu, Japan. 2 young boys were playing when they noticed 2 orange lights approaching them, perceiving them as potential weapons. The boys fled to a nearby cemetery to seek shelter. From their hiding spot, they watched as the UFOs hovered in the sky. One of the objects flew towards a mountain, while the other headed for a vineyard. Feeling a sense of safety, the boys began to make their way home. But then they spotted a red light emanating from the vineyard. Intrigued, they decided to investigate further. Approaching the source of the light, they witnessed its rapid color changes and swift movements. The light descended and revealed a metallic flying saucer. Drawing closer, they observed the intricate hieroglyph-like symbols adorning its sides.
A door opened on the side of the craft, and an alien quietly descended. The alien was short, brown, and had a scary appearance. It also wore a silver suit and had a mask-like face with black wrinkles. Meanwhile, the the other boy felt taps on his shoulder and turned around to see the same kind of alien with some kind of weapon. The alien made a sound, causing the boy to fall down in terror, pretending to be dead. The boys managed to escape the vineyard, with one carrying the other on his back. From a distance, they watched the craft and noticed another smaller alien inside. And after a while, the aliens spotted them, and they ran home, frightened. The mother of one of the boys, along with other witnesses, also saw the orange lights flying overhead.
In the same year Eiichiro Oda was allegedly born, a mysterious UFO incident occurred. Could it be possible that these extraterrestrial beings were involved in escorting him to Earth, discreetly setting him on his path as a prophetic figure? Or perhaps were they in search of him because he belongs to a select group of extraterrestrials determined to enlighten humanity about their galactic destiny? Could it be that planet Earth is under the clandestine rule of unknown alien government, manipulating events on a global scale? Is Eiichiro Oda subtly hinting at these enigmatic circumstances by weaving similar events throughout the epic tale of One Piece, with the world government symbolizing this hidden authority? According to ancient One Piece theorists, the answer is a resounding yes.
The world government in One Piece has maintained its dominance over the planet for more than 800 years. It was established through the alliance of 20 distinct kingdoms, united in their war against the once almighty Great Kingdom. Surprisingly, according to renowned scientist Vegapunk, the ancient civilization was far more advanced in terms of scientific prowess compared to the current state of affairs. How did these kingdoms manage to emerge victorious in this conflict? Were their sheer numbers insurmountable? Or did they receive assistance from an otherworldly force beyond the realm of the One Piece planet?
Based on the information we've gathered thus far, the enigmatic figures known as the Five Elders and Emu remain shrouded in mystery. Strangely, none of them show signs of aging, which led others to speculate that they might be extraterrestrial beings with hopes in seizing the planet. It's possible that they orchestrated the rebellion of the other countries against the Great Kingdom. Furthermore, there are intriguing hints within the story suggesting that the identity and position of Saint Emu may have been usurped by the current, possibly alien Emu. And why not? We have evidence that the moon was once inhabited by a civilization known as the Moon People, which was revealed when Enel discovered the city of Burka hidden within it. The mention of space pirates and Enel's clash with them raises intriguing questions about the implications for the wider narrative. What is Eiichiro Oda trying to tell us?
The moon, a subject of both scientific study and profound mystery. Throughout the decades, researchers and theorists have attempted to unravel the enigmatic nature of this celestial satellite. However, there remains no consensus among scientists regarding its origin. Numerous theories have been proposed in an effort to solve the puzzle of how the moon came to be captured by the Earth.
Dr. Robin Brett, a former scientist at NASA, once remarked, "It seems much easier to explain the non-existence of the moon than its existence." Did you know that the soil on its surface is older than the rocks found underneath? This phenomenon is contrary to our understanding on Earth, where material from below the surface is typically brought up through mining or drilling. So, why does the moon exhibit this unusual characteristic?
The density discrepancy between the moon's surface and its interior remains an unexplained phenomenon. In the world of One Piece, the portrayal of the moon as hollow, as revealed through Enel's cover story, adds another layer of intrigue. Enel discovers an ancient city named Burka, nestled within the moon's interior. This raises this question: could Eiichiro Oda be hinting at the possibility that our own moon shares a similar hollow nature?
Could the Moon People truly be the ancestors of the Skypians, Shandorians and Burkans? And if so, does this imply that Emu themselves belonged to the Moonfolk and descended to the world of One Piece 1100 years ago? Is it conceivable that Eiichiro Oda hails from the moon or belongs to another race dedicated to enlighten humanity about the perils lurking within this celestial body? Furthermore, could there be additional hidden hints in the story intended to enlighten and inform us about the cosmic events unfolding in space? According to ancient One Piece theorists, the answer is yes. Don't forget to subscribe to Tainted Mouth's channel for exciting One Piece and anime content. Show your support for this hardworking man by liking the video, as ancient One Piece theorists believe it's the right thing to do. Share this video with others and hit the bell icon to stay updated on future incredible content, including theories, analyses, documentaries, and reactions. Your contribution is greatly appreciated. In our solar system, our moon stands out with its substantial size, unparalleled by the moons of other celestial bodies. Scientists have yet to discover another system where such a phenomenon exists. Furthermore, the moon's orbit is unusually close to Earth, exhibiting a near-perfect circular path, which is a rarity in the cosmos. These distinctive characteristics, combined with the moon's distance from Earth, contribute to its remarkable appearance in the sky, almost matching the size of the sun. This alignment allows for mesmerizing phenomena like the eclipses. Could it be that this lunar mystery is the very reason for Eiichiro Oda's recurring emphasis on the sun and the moon throughout the story of One Piece?
Absolutely! The recurring themes of the sun and moon in One Piece, such as the sun god Nika, Straw Hat, Sulong, Lunarians, Toki's prophecy, clearly this underscores their significance within the story. Similarly, in our own world, these celestial bodies hold great importance in religious and mythical narratives of the past. Take, for example, ancient Egypt, where the pharaoh Akhenaten and his wife Nefertari worshipped the sun god Aten, elevating him from a soul deity to represent the solar disk. In creation myths, we find the concept of the 5 suns, a belief held by certain cultures and the Aztec people. According to this belief, the world has experienced 5 distinct cycles of creation and destruction, with the current era being the 5th. In these myths, it is believed that the universe underwent 4 previous iterations, each destroyed by a god due to the actions of its inhabitants.
Could the presence of the sun god Nika in One Piece serve as more than just a symbol of the new dawn in the story? Is it a subtle hint not only for the world within the series but also for our own world? Could Nika represent a prophetic warning signaling the potential end of the world as we know it? Is it conceivable that when the story of One Piece reaches its conclusion, our own world might be in danger? And if so, what could be the cause of the impending apocalypse? Do the ancient weapons mentioned in the story serve as indicators of the events that may unfold?
The enigmatic nature of the ancient weapons in One Piece is undeniable. While we have some information about Poseidon, the true identities and capabilities of the other 2 weapons remain shrouded in mystery. Speculations have emerged suggesting that these weapons could be colossal machines, supported by the existence of blueprints for an alternative Pluton, in case the need for its construction arises, to counter the original Pluton. However, considering the fact that Shirahoshi, the current Poseidon, is a living being, it becomes more plausible to entertain the idea that the ancient weapons may possess a form of living essence or consciousness.
Vegapunk's creation, the Mother Flame, or Mother Frame, has the power to destroy entire islands within seconds. This, along with the presence of the ancient weapons, may serve as a reflection of the dangers posed by real-world weapons of mass destruction. Some believe that Eiichiro Oda intends to highlight the risks associated with possessing such devastating capabilities and their potential impact on our planet.
UFOs, or unidentified aerial phenomena, as they are now called, have been observed hovering over US facilities and reportedly deactivating nuclear weapons, rendering them unusable for several minutes. This raises the question of whether aliens may already have full control over humanity's weapons of mass destruction. If this is the case, does Eiichiro Oda possess knowledge about this phenomenon, and is he attempting to inform us about the potential dangers associated with the use of these weapons?
The ancient weapons are undoubtedly key elements in the One Piece story, and it's only a matter of time before the author unveils more about them. As the story progresses, we may gather further evidence and clues regarding their significance. That's Uranus up there, actually. If only we had the ability to decipher the Poneglyphs depicted in the manga, it could potentially provide significant breakthroughs and insights.
The Poneglyphs in the One Piece story may hold significant information, not only for the characters within the narrative, but also for our own world. Could these Poneglyphs be referencing to ancient texts and inscriptions discovered at archaeological sites worldwide? Is it possible that the hieroglyphs found in ancient Egypt or other archaeological findings contain even more knowledge than what has been deciphered by the scientists thus far? Is Eiichiro Oda purposefully drawing our attention to these ancient discoveries? According to ancient One Piece theorists, the answer is a resounding yes. Chapter 1044 Wano, Skull Dome. The dormant power of the Warrior of Liberation, Nika, awakens within Luffy. This newfound power defies conventional anime themes, transforming Luffy into a more comical being. With this extraordinary ability, he engages in battles with unparalleled freedom. Even the Gorosei, their highest ranking authority figures, dub it as the most ridiculous power in the world.
Luffy's newfound power is undeniably astonishing. Its design has taken the world by surprise, eliciting a range of mixed emotions from fans. In an interview, Oda himself acknowledged that he anticipated some readers might be a little perturbed by this. But this begs the question, why did he introduce such a dramatic change? Could this be an intentional move to attract more readers to his manga? Personally, I love Gear 5. I think that it's not only an absolutely refreshing idea, but also I think that it takes a great new direction in terms of shonen. I think that Gear 5 not only has some amazing characteristics associated with it, being such an interesting design clearly based off of imagination itself, but I love the fact that its goofy nature lends to Luffy's personality. Truly, Oda did not miss with this one.
Speculations have been circulating among fans, suggesting that in a future chapter of the manga, Luffy and Imu may transcend the boundaries of the story. Some believe that they will break the fourth wall and engage in an unprecedented battle, utilizing the panel and border as weapons and navigating between dimensions. This concept essentially portrays them as artists of their own narrative. Could it be that this portrayal of the Warrior of Liberation in the story is Oda's way of symbolizing himself as the hero, hinting that he originates from another universe and seeks to assist us?
Exciting news has surfaced about Toei's collaboration with former animators of Warner Brothers, and the collaboration is set to bring forth the highly anticipated end of Wano, including the animation of Luffy's form, Gear 5. This collaboration is symbolic, representing an exchange between dimensions, the dimensions of anime and cartoons, the East and the West. When the episode featuring Luffy's awakening is released, it's expected to make a massive impact on the internet, and One Piece will be ubiquitous as Eiichiro Oda executes a genius move to captivate audiences across various platforms and media.
The possibility of a great flood event being hinted at in the story of One Piece has captivated the minds of theorists. Throughout human history, flood myths have emerged in various cultures, recounting the submergence of landmasses beneath vast bodies of waters. These theories, such as the Mesopotamian flood tales, Native American legends, the Genesis flood narrative, and more, have intrigued scholars and researchers. Archaeologist Bruce Muss has proposed a theory that connects these flood narratives to an oceanic asteroid impact between Africa and Antarctica. This cataclysmic event, potentially accompanied by a solar eclipse, could have triggered a devastating tsunami. Could Eiichiro Oda be incorporating elements of his ancient mythos into the story of One Piece, hinting at a great flood? While interpretations may vary, the presence of water-related themes, the significance of the ancient weapons, and the exploration of mythical and historical narratives within the manga world add depth to these speculations. Ancient One Piece theorists continue to analyze and seek further clues to unravel the mystery surrounding the potential connection between the story and the concept of a great flood.
Indeed, there are elements in One Piece that suggest the possibility of a great flood. The unique geography of the One Piece world, with the vast majority of land masses concentrated around the Red Line, implies a scarcity of habitable land. Additionally, the recurring Aqua Laguna in Water 7, a powerful and increasingly intense flooding event, further adds to them. of a potential catastrophic flood. These instances within the story could be symbolic representations of a larger scale flood that may occur in the One Piece world.
Consider the case of Wano, where the ancient country is now submerged under an artificial sea and surrounded by man-made walls. Additionally, we have the significant reference of the Ark Noah at Fishman Island, which bears resemblance to the biblical story Noah's Ark. Could it be that these elements in One Piece are alluding to a recurrent flood event of our own planet? Perhaps such an event could have repeated throughout history, but we have remained ignorant or oblivious to them.
Unparalleled determination, ongoing hard work, spanning over 25 years, mysterious circumstances surrounding him. Eiichiro Oda, the enigmatic creator of One Piece, is he truly the greatest mangaka of all time, or could he be something more? Why does he never reveal his face, and why does he prefer to not be addressed as sensei? Is it because he sees himself not as a mere teacher, but as a prophet, sharing profound messages through his work? The astonishing aspect is Oda's ability to endure working tirelessly with just 3 hours of sleep each night. How does he maintain such an extraordinary level of productivity? Coincidentally, UFO sightings were reporting in Japan the very year he was supposedly born. Could it be that extraterrestrial beings have been manipulating our world since ancient times, conducting experiments or pursuing more sinister agendas? Could their plans ultimately lead to the end of humanity as we know it? These are questions that spark curiosity and intrigue, inviting us to ponder the enigmatic nature of Eiichiro Oda and the profound themes embedded within One Piece. Is he a mere mortal with extraordinary talents, or does he possess a connection to something greater? Only time may reveal the answers to these mysteries.